Welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to have a style analysis of the style icon Freddy, my love. Is she a style icon? Well, she's a fashion influencer, she's a YouTuber and Instagrammer, and she also is on TikTok. In my opinion, she has a very iconic style because everything is a very light, pink, soft. She has a very particular color palette. She is in the niche of elegant and feminine fashion, as this channel, in my opinion, is as well. Maybe a bit of a glamorous niche, but still a very similar niche, so probably if you like my content, you will also enjoy her content, or the way around. So in this video we are going to analyze what makes Freddy, my love, so elegant, so feminine, why she appears so soft, so gentle, and what makes her a style icon. My name is Mia from the Glam Factor. You can also find me on Instagram, I will insert my name in here. But my main source of social media is definitely YouTube, so follow me if you're new to my channel, so you don't miss any glamorous and feminine content. Because my channel is all about glamour. So we have some playlists about glamour around the world, some style analysis, styling tips, and many more. So let's start with the video. So when I make this fashion analysis, I always start with a color, because in my opinion the color is the most significant thing you can put on your body, so definitely make sure the colors are neat and go with your skin tone. And let's have a look. She has a very light skin tone, her hair is very light, she also has very light blue eyes, so those light colors definitely suit. She has a very particular color palette, so she sticks with white, with pink and with beige. These are the main colors, you will see her all the time, so definitely everything is around those color palettes. She doesn't wear any like red or bright orangey colors. Her base are those three colors, and when you also build a capsule wardrobe or your perfect wardrobe, by the way, I have an online course, I will link in the description down below. So if you build this capsule wardrobe, definitely make sure that your color match with each other. So as you can see here, pink, beige and white go so perfectly together, and you can really see it. She can build a whole outfit with only these three colors. I think it looks very, very nice and very simple, sophisticated. Those are very elegant colors. Not really like statement colors, but we will get to the statement. You can see here everything matches very well, and I think it's also very easy to pick an outfit if your color are so perfectly matching. Also, you don't have so many troubles picking shoes or accessories because everything is in this color schemes. And it really makes her soft and gentle. It makes her appear very girly. So if you also choose a lot of like feminine colors like pink or beige, it will definitely make you appear more girly, more feminine, more soft, very elegant. But occasionally, for like those statement, she also incorporates this baby blue color you see in here. She has this matching cord with this like nice A-line skirt in the top. I think it looks so beautiful. I think it really suits her. And recently she started incorporating green. Here you have a green that's a bit more brighter, but most of the time she goes for like sage green or like floral patterns, and it has like the subtle tone of green, or also with yellows from time to time. But also with the yellow she sticks to more pastel yellow, so it's not like huge bright yellow, it's more of a softer gentle yellow. Also those occasional colors, like the statement colors for her, perfectly fit to her main colors, so she can incorporate the baby blue or the sage green perfectly with pink, with white, with beige. You here see the beige back. But this is for summer. How about in winter? Because in winter it's nice to have a slight change to the outfits. In winter she incorporates a lot of brown, like nude colors, brown, so very warm colors like you can see in here. It also perfectly matches pink. But how about the cuts? Freddy, or Freddy Cousin Brown, that's her full name. She wears a lot of skirts, and the skirts are usually an A-line skirt like you can see here. So most of the time in light colors, like a color palette, but it definitely goes straight out like a nice A-line, which gives her a nice shape. She has an hourglass figure like that, and it really accentuates the waist. Even if she wears shorts, like you can see here, the Zimmerman shorts, then she also sticks to her A-line approach. Here you see also dresses in those kind of cut. I think it really gives her a nice feminine figure. So if you want to have also a feminine figure, definitely pick an A-line dress or A-line skirt. Freddy of course does it in white. Very often she picks white dresses or white skirts or shorts, stuff like that. You will see her wearing a lot of A-line dresses because it's really her thing. It really gives her this nice feminine appearance. Freddy also sometimes has the inspiration of a 60s vibe. We will also analyze that in a second. But the 60s were very common for mini skirts. She wears minis, but in a different cut than in the area, because in the 60s they wore very straight dresses or mini skirts, and she wears more of a flowy A-line skirt, but definitely still mini, so it still goes through the 60s vibe with some little details we will see in the video. Very occasionally she wears longer dresses or longer skirts, like you can see here, but that I would say are very occasionally. Most of the time she has a mini skirt, a mini dress. So sometimes she goes all in with a 60s vibe, as you can see here. Here you see a very common skirt for the 60s. A very short mini dress or skirt or co-word, like you can see in here. Or something like that. That's actually from Zara. I ordered it, but I've sent it back. Looks very nice. I wish I have kept it. Shorts. You can see her wearing a lot of shorts. So even in winter she wears shorts, but mainly in summer, like you can see here. They are always high-waisted, so she doesn't wear shorts that are like lower than that. It's always very high and high-waisted. And they are also in an A-line cut, so it's never too clingy. Her shorts are never straight and fitted and clinging to her body. It always has a little bit of movement. Even if she has a jumpsuit, it's always very flowy on the lower part, which makes it very appropriate. Sleeves. With her sleeves, either she has very huge statement sleeves, like you can see here, where she really plays around and has fun with sleeves, and you can see her wearing quite a lot of sleeves, like puffy sleeves or longer sleeves. She really has fun with sleeves, so definitely that's a statement. Oh, I love this picture. You can also see like nice statement sleeves, so it's really a nice thing to incorporate something very statement. But she also wears a lot of high neck, so she never wears any like low cut bodies or very revealing necklaces. It always has a very classy approach, like very high, sophisticated, a lot of roll necks, a lot of high necks, with like nice statement sleeves. So she's quite modest in her fashion, although she wears a lot of minis. So in that case she balances it out very nicely. She has like this short mini skirts, but then a very classy high neck, very covering arms. So that's a very nice thing she does. So she keeps a very nice balance. She doesn't look too revealing. Trousers. If she wears trousers, long trousers, not shorts, they are often flared, like you can see here. Sometimes they're also skinny, like in here. Okay, this is a winter picture, so probably it's a bit more warmer to wear something tighter in winter. But as you can see here, there's one common thing. They're always in the color palette. She never wears like dark blue jeans or something. They're always light, most of the time white or beige, sometimes pink. Jackets. I really love this jacket. It looks so Hollywood, like this vintage Hollywood area, like this whole thing of glamour. I definitely need this coat. I have stalked the owner of the coat brand. They are quite expensive, but they seem very luxurious. Maybe someday I will get this coat, I'm not sure. You will definitely see that a lot of my channel if I someday get it. But for now I have Freddy's picture to love this coat. So all of her jackets are very classy, very vintage. Like you can see here, she has this light pink coat with this pearl buttons. Looks very nice and chic. Here also again another coat with pearl buttons. Pearls are definitely a detail or a statement she uses. Oh, here my lovely coat. I love it so much. Here also you can see a beige coat with black buttons. She uses a lot of trench coats, so the jackets and coats are a bit longer, a bit more classier. In winter she also sometimes go through those teddy coats, so this like nice, huge, chunky coats where you can just like snuggle in and they're super warm. But then also she has those nice, elegant coats, so she really switches through them. Here you can see a puffy coat as well. I'm not such a huge big fan of like those puffy coats, but she does it very nice. So in case you like puffy coats, take some inspiration from her, style it with some minis, some high necks. Looks pretty nice. But careful if you wear like this huge statement puffy coats, make sure you have either straight legs or like something that's not too flowy on your bottom, on your legs, because otherwise it doesn't balance it out, so you will look very opulent, so definitely keep in mind that if you have like a huge statement coat, pick like straight or tight legs, something with, or maybe even a skirt where you can see your legs, so it balances it out a bit and you don't look like a massive person, so you look a little bit more chic, a little bit more dainty, because if you have this puffy coat you should like have something straight that doesn't give you so much volume on your legs, so keep that in mind. So you see a lot of trench coats in here. Also, if we take a look with the colors, they are always in the same color palette with the main colors, so white, beige, pink, and you will see every coat in those colors. Bags. I promise you, if you have seen one video of Freddy My Love, you know one thing. Freddy and the Chloe Drew bag belong together. You will see her wearing the Chloe Drew bag in every single video. And I like that, because I also have a very tiny closet, very minimal bags. For sure she has a lot of bags, but she sticks to the bags she really likes, she really loves. And for sure that is the Chloe Drew bag. And I like that because she rotates it a lot. She really gets a lot of wear out through that designer bag. I mean, this is such an expensive bag. I think in Europe it costs 1,200 euro for one bag. It's quite a lot, but you can see her wearing it all over her channel and incorporating from summer to winter, from chic to casual. So I think it's nice that you can really buy one thing and make the most out of it and really use it. It doesn't collect dust in your wardrobe, but you can really use it and wear it and style it and have fun with it. So let's have a look. She really incorporates it from summer to winter and through a lot of different occasions. Besides the Chloe bag, she also sticks with very minimal, very small bags, like you can see here. Also some straw bags and also some like funny statement bags, like you can see here. I wish I would know where this bag is from, but those are more for fun, play around. Most of the time if she buys bags, and a lot of the bags she buys are luxury, but if she buys them, she really wears them all the time. So you can see a lot of inspiration from one bag. Like you can see here, that's another Chloe bag. Here you have a Chanel, also a Louis Vuitton, and this Louis Vuitton you can also see quite a lot of. Also the Gucci bag, and you can see her wearing the bags all the time on her channel. So really, if you have a similar bag, you can really get a lot of inspiration. So with her fashion strategy, she invests in higher quality bags, like luxury bags, but sticks with high fashion or with high street fashion or retail fashion with her clothes. So you can see a lot of Zara, H&M, those kind of brands, but the bags are very, very often luxury bags. And of course, again, she stays with the color palette, so it's basically a safe bet. Every outfit goes with every bag. So let's continue with accessories. And specifically, first we go over the sunglasses she wears. And what she really often does, she chooses round sunglasses. And round sunglasses were very common in the 60s or 70s. So she really nails the whole 70s, 60s vibe. I think more 60s. But she really goes in with the 60s vibe. So she has like this modern, classy image with this like 60s twist. So you can really see that with the sunglasses. As you might see here, also round ones. White ones were also a huge thing back then. And she really styles them very modern, so she doesn't look like dressed to a theme party or anything. She really has like a subtle vibe of 60s, but not too much. So let's analyze her hats. The hats in summer are very classy. She likes glamorous hats, huge straw hats. They really make a statement. So if you want to invest in something, or like you don't have to invest, but if you want to upgrade your style, definitely get a huge, nice straw summer hat or something like that, for example. Looks super classy, looks super nice. So what about hats in winter? Here she has quite these nice barrette with like these nice funny like bubbles. I don't know how to call it, bubble hats. They look super cute. She has fun with accessories, definitely. Here you have a white one. With hats, she also stays with her May colors, so they're always pink, white, beige. Here you have like white with pearls, so pretty. So she really sticks to her overall colors, so she doesn't experiment too much with hats. Jewelry. She has a cooperation with Daniel Wellington, the watch brand. So you will see her wearing the Daniel Wellington watches quite often. I would wonder if she gets paid for every picture where she wears the Daniel Wellington watch. Unfortunately, I don't know. I can only guess. Probably she gets an amount of Daniel Wellington per month and then just wears them all the time, but that's only a guess. I would love to know how much she earns, but unfortunately I don't know. Yeah, you will see the Daniel Wellington quite often in like the rose color, in a golden color. Here you see her jewelry. Except of the watches are maybe a bit more of a statement. The rest of the jewelry she keeps quite simple. So you always see her wearing like very tiny delicate earrings, most of the time pearl earrings, and a very tiny bracelet, very delicate, some very delicate necklaces. So she never goes over the top with jewelry, as you can see here. Most of the time she sticks to pearls and to golden jewelry, golden or rose gold. With jewelry, she sticks to a very minimalistic approach, so all of her jewelry are very delicate, very simple, very tiny. Looks quite expensive, because if you wear a lot like huge statement earrings or necklaces, sometimes it doesn't really look so expensive, because real jewelry, like real gold, real silver, are most of the time very tiny. So delicate bracelets, delicate earrings, pearls, diamonds. So this is why she comes across more expensive and elegant if she wears like very tiny bracelets and stuff like that. So she definitely does that. So you can see here she wears a lot of tiny pearl earrings. So very delicate ones, very like only like one pearl. And also you see her wearing a lot of bracelets, like very tiny bracelets. I'm not sure if it's gold or rose gold, because she has, I'm not sure if it's a filter or if it's like Lightroom, Photoshop, something like that. But her pictures always has like this pinkish tint to it. So it's difficult to see if it's gold or rose gold, but it's one of those colors. And pearls, of course. So you can see that in here, it's very nice. And of course the Daniel Wellington watch, which she wears quite a lot. Hair. She is a natural blonde, but she has a lot of highlights, so her hair appears a little bit lighter. And she wears her hair up very often, but she also does it in a normal way. And from time to time she wears a fringe. I must say, I'm such for the fringe. I love that fringe for her. It gives her such vintage 60s vibe. I think the fringe gives her such a statement, like such 60s vibes. Because let's be honest, fringe are not so common nowadays. Because most of the time people wear normal hairstyles and fringes are not... Do I say fringes? Fringes are not so common, but I think it's such a nice way. And it ultimately gives her more of a 60s vibe, maybe even 50s vibe. Really, I love the fringe. She looks very unique with the fringe. So definitely, if Freddy someday is watching it and hasn't had a fringe in a while, please cut the fringe, bring the fringe back. If you like a specific area of fashion, then pick some little details of this area, like a fringe, like the round white summer glasses, and just incorporate it with your style, like Freddy does, for example. This is how I do the style analysis, because you can learn so much from people's style, where like they interchange stuff like that and pick some areas, or they add like ethnic vibes like Queen Rania, or very glamorous sexy vibes like Dita Von Teese. So definitely, if you like this video, check out my whole playlist. I will link it somewhere here or in the info box, so you'll definitely find it somewhere. Makeup. So with her makeup, Freddy is very simple, very neutral. It's never too much, so she never wears like red, pinkish statement lipstick. She always keeps it very natural, very nude, or very muted. So you will always see her wearing like nude lipstick, like a pinkish tone, but nothing too drastic. Her eyes are also very simple. I think she wears the basics, so she does her eyebrows very nicely, very natural, wears mascara. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, foundation, so everything looks nice and smooth, but it's never too much, so it's always very nice blended. It always looks very natural. If she wears eyeshadow, I think that's also a very natural way, so maybe a light brown or nude tones, but never anything like too much. Nails. With nails, she's also very simple, so it never clashes with her outfits. I think that's the reason why she sticks to very natural nails, so it's always a pink nail, or like a nice baby pink, or a white or nude, or even sometimes a French. And with her color palette, it could crash sometimes. So if she would wear bright red nails, it wouldn't necessarily always go with her outfits or with her color combination. So she definitely has that in mind, so it never clashes. It looks always very put together. So if you're building your colors for your wardrobe, definitely keep in mind your nails, so it doesn't clash too much. Here you can see her nails. They're shellac or acrylic nails. I don't think she uses simple nail polish. She goes to a nail salon for them, but she always sticks with the color range. So they're also not too long, because that would also clash with her like classy, elegant vibe. So if you want to have a classy, elegant vibe, make sure your nails are not too long. Like, don't put on these like acrylic super long nails with glitter and everything. Keep it simple, keep it classy, if you want to go with this direction and get some inspiration from Freddy, for example. Shoes. Freddy uses a lot of strappy shoes, like you can see here. These are Gucci shoes, Gucci strappy shoes, in a light pink. I think they're so amazing. I will try to find the price and also will insert it here, because I'm very sure they were not very cheap. I think she has a thing for luxury, so it's definitely a nice thing, but also those strappy sandals are not uncommon for her channel. So you will see her quite a lot wearing those type of shoes. Also, from time to time, she wears like closed heels. Not that often, but from time to time. But most of the time she wears those kind of shoes in her signature colors, so that means pink, white, and sometimes beige. And for summer she also sticks with the same color palette, but she also of course has flats, like you see in here, or again with strappy shoes. You actually see quite often strappy shoes in summer. I think this one is the same than the previous one. She definitely has a thing for white shoes again. Also, you can see her wearing normal flats, like in here, very simple white tennis shoes. But how about shoes in winter? Because in winter it gets quite a bit more difficult to pick elegant shoes. In summer we have all this nice, elegant, strappy heels and sandals. In winter, she wears a lot of high knee boots, like you can see here. And in winter her color palette is more toned to earthy tones, to beige, to warmer tones. Still she's including pink, but also a lot of browns. So you can see her wearing a nude heel, or brown over the knee shoes, boots. Also she wears a lot of white boots, like in here. And this is particularly common for the 60s. Like you can see a lot of movies with like this white boots. Incredible. I wonder where she finds those boots, because if you stroll around through a city, it's so difficult to find beige boots, but even white boots, that's a challenge. So I wonder where she does. If I will find some through like strolling through the internet, I will also link it down in the description box. If not, visit her channel. She has the white boots, I don't. So it's really, really nice to see somebody picking up this like very rare things and making a whole statement out of that and incorporating that so nice to her style. So look at this picture, it looks straight out of the 60s, like with his white boots, the geometric blouse, high neck with a how to call it, with a headband. Looks really nice. She also has ankle boots in white. If she would wear some black over the knee boots or black shoes in general, it would take away from these like light, classy colors she has. So she really has to wear light colored shoes or boots or shoes in general. So, and she does it very nicely. So if you want to have some inspiration, definitely get some white or nude shoes. Here she has black or very brown dark shoes with darker skirt. I'm not sure if it's brown or black because of the colors. So she also wears dark shoes, but very, very rarely. So most of the time she wears very light shoes. Let's have a little recap. So with the colors, she sticks to either white, beige and pink, that's her main colors. Occasionally she also picks sage green or baby blue. Her cuts are always high-waisted, statement sleeves and some A-line dresses, skirts or shorts. A nice tip, by the way, if you have heavier thighs, it will also cover your thighs very nicely if you wear something A-line. With bags she picks quality over quantity, so that means she has a lot of luxury bags, but not that many high street bags. Accessories and jewelry she keeps very simple. She adds some 60s vibe with her hair, with a fringe, with white shoes and her shoes in general, and with some nice statement things. She keeps her hair, her makeup and her nails very simple in very nice and delicate colors and a very natural way. That was the little recap. If you sign into my newsletter, you will also get a little recap through every style analysis. So subscribe if you want to see more style analysis and read through some inspiration of other icons. And if you can't wait to have a perfect wardrobe ready for yourself that fits your lifestyle, you can also sign up to my newsletter, where you will be notified when my e-learning course is launching, because there it's all about creating the perfect capsule wardrobe and finding your true style. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel and give me a like. Probably you will also enjoy my other videos, like the style analysis of Dieter Van Teese or Grace Kelly. So I will see you in the next video. Stay chic and thank you so much for watching. Bye!